we got to understand that we credit this whole system, right? So I want everybody to go look up the Emergency Banking Act of 1933. Within the Emergency Banking Act of 1933, we'll see that the United States corporation went bankrupt. If we look 70 years before that as well too, there was another U.S. bankruptcy. All right, we got to understand that every 70 years a cycle is happening, and we got to understand that if they went bankrupt and our dollar's not backed by gold anymore, what is our dollar backed by? All right, what really think about what our dollar is backed by? Why do you think they go so? Why do you think that banks push so hard for you to do business with them? And what must they have in order to do business with y'all? Your autograph and your credit card, your social security number. Once we understand, the depths of our credit card, y'all gonna understand that we have an unlimited open-end credit plan. It defines this within Truth and Lending in pursuant to 15 USC 1602. Go through the definitions. Let me show you guys where to look for that on the live. Let me show you guys on IG too. So come here. This is gonna be y'all best friend. We got mad tabs open. Oh wow. Let me see some fire emojis of 3. If y'all getting some some value. Let me see. 15 USC 1602. Check me out. Check me out. Oh, 15 USC. Let me get some 3s, some fire emojis. Anybody getting some value? Okay. I had to pull it up. Oh, y'all going crazy. Okay. Yep. 15 USC 1602. So check me out. 15 USC 1602. This is going to be our best friend. This is the definitions within Truth and Lending. I don't want to spend too much time really going through E. Understand the definition of a person. Go through your contracts. See how often they're using the term person and whom they're referring to. See if when they state a person and they put your name, is it your name in all caps, or is it, y'all gotta understand, understand the depths of that. But the term person, this is gonna be our best friend. All right, what's an organization? Each word is a whole paragraph within itself. Credit, it's not like I made up this definition, right? It's the right granted by a creditor. Whom is a creditor, right? It refers only to a person who both regularly extends, whether in connection with loans, sales of property or services, or otherwise, consumer credit which is payable by agreement in more than 4 installments, or for which the payments of a finance charge is or may be required. Y'all go look up y'all finance charge. Y'all will find that in y'all Truth and Lending disclosure. You're gonna see a lot of fraud within, your Truth and Lending disclosure as well too. Um, so I just wanted to show you guys where you guys can find these definitions. So go look up and find the open-end credit plan there as well too. Now let's get into what we came on a call here today for. So I'm gonna just take you guys to, this other training that I had built up for y'all. For all my new people, drop a 2 if this is making sense to y'all. I want everybody to have a great understanding. Yeah, go through, look up the definitions. The definitions alone gonna be our best friend. I got way too much going on. Where is that? I just had her pulled up. 6 data. Mm-hmm. I don't even think I got her actually put up. Okay. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Jess, if you could telegram me the 6 data point, that'd be love. But I'm gonna pull back up the financial literacy blueprint. It goes over them. They're simple in general. So when like what they look for when they're even reporting your and who's they, They is Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. What they're reporting on your consumer report, the first things first, it looks like this pie graph that I had just pulled up on or just closed from here, right? So 35% is our payment history. So we want to have 100% payment history. Write this down. This is data point number one. Y'all want to build out y'all consumer report to a 700 plus. These are what they're looking for. Nothing more, nothing less. It's really this simple. There's nothing to complicate with it. Once you have these 6 data points, built out, I'm going to show you guys on his live some 6 credit cards in which you guys can go acquire, which will only give you guys 2 credit cards. I'm going to show you guys how. I'm going to show you guys a sneak peek at the secret lenders list in which we have, and how and why you're able to stack credit cards, um, and just knowing different things outside of even just the 6 data points to look for when you're going to acquire and get funding. Um, back go look says coming in clutch. All right, check me. Oh, gotta download this. All right. Yeah, no, that's good. I know I'm off top. Y'all just not gonna be able to see the visual. The next one is y'all utilization. You want to have it below 10%. So typically, this is if you guys have any credit cards. Typically, they'll tell us, you want to have it below 30% because it's not hurting your score. But you really want to have that below 10% because 10% is going to be positively boosting your consumer report. They're going to see that, you can even now with this keeping it below 10% and a little method for y'all to do if you guys do this within a month, within 30 days. If you guys max out your card, pay it off in full, and then max it out again and then pay it off in full, or keep it below that 10% and then have a report. Anywhere below that 10% is golden. Typically, if you have like 2 to 9% out, that's beautiful. But once you do that, pay it off 2 times within the month. After that month, you can call them, let them know you're looking to raise your balance, and they'll be able to raise your balance. That's some sauce right there. And this is one of the little methods and just things that we probably never thought about, that they never taught us. We simply just don't know what we don't know. It's not complicated at all. That's really simple. Really, these 6 data points are what y'all are looking for. So once again, so payment history, 100% payment history, debt utilization. The next one is we want to have 10 open accounts. They want to see that we, how trusted we are with, these lenders, how well we paid off our debt. These and who they are, once again, is Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, and they're called consumer reporting agencies. They're not called bureaus, so no longer will we call them a bureau because they're not bureaus. It's like me calling my guy Calvin, Mikey. He's not gonna answer to that. He is calling him out of name. That's not who he is. So y'all not gonna want to answer if somebody's calling you out of name. They know you simply y'all don't know you don't even know who I am. Why are you talking to me? Like, y'all don't know. They know that you don't know who you are and that you don't know who they are clearly. So that's why they're not responding maybe to any of your dispute letters. You got to call them by their right name. They're consumer reporting agencies. All they are is just reporting agencies. If we look up the definition of a consumer reporting agency, we know that any one of us on this call tomorrow can go start up one, right? There's over 330 consumer reporting agencies as well too. They're not the only 3. So we want to have 10 open accounts. I'm going to give you guys an account on here real quick. This is going to help y'all score go up at least 50 points. So let me pull this up for y'all. I wasn't even going to do this, but I'm going to just give you guys one. And for those of y'all that go follow the business page, I'll send you guys 3 more from the business page, and you guys can find it at Billionaires Club with the V, the club with the V _ on Instagram. Follow it and then go comment on the last post, and I'm gonna DM you guys 2, if not 3 more accounts that will report as an open account. Another one right here is Rental Karma. So those of you guys that are looking to go, rent, a house, and y'all don't really got any credit, y'all looking to establish it, download Rental Karma, report this on your rent. This is going to boost your score at least 50 points. I promise you. I've never seen it not boost one of my clients' score that doesn't have any negative items more than 50 points. If you got negative items, it might boost to 20 to 30 points, but once you get rid of those negative items, your score is going to be busted. Rental Karma, It's $100 up front for them to report your rent. From here, what you guys are able to do is, say you know a homeowner. I'm gonna give you guys some more game, right? If y'all go follow the business page, y'all gonna be in tune with a lot more of this game though. This ain't even nothing um, at all. It's not even a scratch on the surface. But this is definitely a start to you guys going down your journey on learning, more about the depths of credit, who you are, how we credit this whole system, all of that. But right here, this is a great account to report for rent. Once again, if you know a homeowner, um, you can say, all they'll do is call the homeowner, um, or text the homeowner something. The last place in which I was renting, I know the homeowner and they're still reporting it, and I don't even live there anymore. And they said that, she stated that I've lived there for the past 4 years. I lived there for 2 years, but when she had reported that, it was only like a year in when she reported. So I got a whole 4 year line of credit that reported onto my consumer report. So that helped my score at least like 70 points. This was the account that boosted my score more than any other account, truly, as far as a primary account that I'm referring to. So rental karma is 100 up front. You can do like two payments, I believe, of like 70 and 40. If y'all want 25% off, just message the business page and I got y'all. Just message me rent and I got y'all. If y'all about to go report through rental karma, um, I got you guys with a 25% off discount link. Um, Length of credit history. You guys also want to have 4 years of credit. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this call as well too. So definitely stay plugged in. I'm about to be giving a giveaway on my do-it-yourself blueprint on how to delete any negative items. So stay tuned. Length of credit, 4 years. Once again, they want to see how well you've been paying off your payment history, right? Because it's 35% of our report. The next is the types of credit used. How many inquiries do you guys have? Right, you want to have between 2 to 3 inquiries. If you have more than 5 to 7 to 8 inquiries, is typically why most people get denied credit, even though that they don't know that you can hit them with an adverse action letter to have them, because how can we get denied for our right? Once again, but this is knowing consumer law. This right here is going through and what people typically know and what we're kind of taught when it comes to the FICO credit scoring system, which once again, I'm showing you guys how to take advantage of on today's call. I'll show you guys consumer law and the depths of that and the remedy within that, and just the fraud that's going on within that as well too. All of this whole credit system, because once again, once we get the understanding that we credit this whole system, in the Deuteronomy 15, it states, "You will lend to many nations, but borrow from none." Right? We literally lend to all of these foreign corporations, right? And then new credit. What is this? New credit. Yeah, 2 to 3 inquiries, and then the sixth data point, I believe. Let me know how many data points did I give y'all? 4 or 5? I believe that was 5. So payment history, 10% utilization, 4 years of credit, 2 to 3 inquiries, 10 open accounts, and then you want to have 0 derogatory items. So if you got a repo, if you got evictions, if you got inquiries that are reported, more than 2 to 3, inquiries aren't a derogatory, excuse me, medical bills, collections, bankruptcies. We got all types within the mentorship. Clients that we've gone through, deleted student loan, reported negative payment history, late payments, missed payments, any of that, you got to get those deleted as well too. That's the 6th data point. So you want to have 0 derogatory items. What is debt? So I'm going to show y'all the true definition of debt. We think debt is an obligation. What are some things, check this out, that we've been obliged to do? Let me drink some water. I appreciate the love. It's all love, man. We definitely got to get connected. The stuff I've been on, I've been seeing what you've been on too, and definitely want to get connected with you. And yeah, I know, now is the time. Like, there's never been a better time, truly. Like, You'll see once we communicate for sure. Definitely looking forward to it. Just text me after this call. Hit my line right now. Actually, I'll hit you right after this. But debt is an obligation or an alleged obligation defined by Congress, and you guys can find this in pursuant to 15 USC 1602. This, what I just said right now, probably flew over a lot of your guys' head when I read through it like 20, 40 times. Probably it blew through my head as well too. But anytime we see the word or alleged, right? Alleged. What does alleged mean to y'all? Right? They're allegedly claiming that we owe this debt. So therefore, that's why they have other laws in place within the FDCPA, right? Which is the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Right? And that's why, and how I stated earlier in the call, we are the only original creditor. We credit all this whole corporation. We credit all of these foreign corporations, right? You will lend to many nations, but borrow from none. Deuteronomy 15. Right, so we grant credit to all of these corporations to therefore now they're able to extend credit. That's why they're called creditors, because we grant them the right to where now they're able to extend it. Right, we understand the definition of credit. All right, what are some obligations, some things we've been obliged to do growing up? Going to school. Why is that? Because it's a consumer credit transaction. Anytime you have used your credit card, look up the definition once again in Truth in Lending 15 USC 1602. A social security card, that's consumer, our social security number, that's consumer credit transaction. Therefore, they're benefiting off of our credit. Everybody and everything has benefited off of your credit from the day you were born until you know who you are. Or you got to take back your right. You got to take back your life, really. That's how people, think and feel obliged to obligated to pay this debt, when there is literally federal laws that state that the consumers aren't reliable for any of the debt from the United States corporation, because we understand that the United States went bankrupt in 1933. So how, if I grant a corporation that's in debt, how do I owe them something? We don't owe them anything. When we're granting them credit, we're giving them credit. They feed off our credit. This is how money is even created, is from our credit card, from our straw man, which has been created and set up at birth. When our parents signed our birth certificate, that created an estate, a trust. Look at the definition of a person. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got me talking heavy, but it's really vital for everybody to just know in general. I didn't want to so much go over this information. I really wanted to go over the FICO, building out your credit report, but definitely plug in and stay tuned with these calls, because I do get into the strawman information and showing you guys deeper down the definition of a person, who you are, all of that, how, look up Public Law 73-10. There's, laws that state that Congress is supposed to pay all of the debts of consumers, right? The life of a consumer is meant to be lived free, and that's why they bill you in your corporation name, in your all caps name. Meet all 6 data points before going out and getting funded. So those 6 data points I just stated, you want to hit all 6 of those data points. You don't want to be going to applying for credit cards if you don't have all 6 of those. And I'm gonna show y'all right now how to stack credit cards. So get y'all notebooks out right here. Let me show you guys. Let me get out of this. What's good, IG? We about to do a giveaway in a second. Bear with me. We about to go do a giveaway with my with Young Billionaires Club do-it-yourself blueprint that we dropped in 11/11 on 11/11. I should say of 2021 last year. Right, this was the first book of many that we dropped. We got another one coming this summer, so stay tuned. It's gonna be called "Debt is an Illusion." How they, used debt hundreds of years ago within these contracts that they're still using now, and how they took you within these contracts, how they were able to take the land from the Native Americans, getting them to sign these treaties and these contracts, just like they get you guys to sign these contracts for cars in which which have already been credited from the moment you walked off that lot, houses, mortgages, understanding the meaning, the true meaning and the origin of a mortgage, the language and the wording in which they use within all of these transactions, like is the Amex. They pull from Experian, right? So if I'm gonna show you guys how to stack credit cards right here. So bear with me. This is my secret lenders list. Within here, it states which banks pull from where. Bank of America pulls from Equifax. So now let's look for another, you know, bank that pulls from TransUnion. Uh, Community. So they pull from TransUnion. So we can either do Community or even Navy Fed pulls from TransUnion. So Experian, that's one credit card and one inquiry. I mean Amex, excuse me. The Amex card. I'd recommend the Platinum. Let me see. Yeah, my God. There's a lot of Amex cards. Really depends. Really look up the rewards in what in which would fit and suit your lifestyle best with Amex. They have so many different cards, but if you meet these 6 data points, you will get approved. Bank of America. Um, One thing about Bank of America as well too, a rule that they have is I believe it's a 2-3 rule. So every 3 months you're able to go get two credit cards within those 3 months, so you can get those two credit cards in the same day. So you can, right here, if I go to Amex and I get a card from Amex or I apply online, and you're doing all of this online when you're stacking the credit cards. And what you're gonna do as well too is you're gonna do it on a Friday night, at midnight, late night, so there's a little glitch within the system, right? So like a Friday night, like midnight on the East Coast, as you guys go in and do this, have multiple tabs set up incognito. I'd even put up what's it called? My mind went blank. Um, the stuff to make the browser where you can't see it. Let me see. I got it. Damn right here. It's called Ola. VPN. All right, hiding your VPN to where they can't see where you're sending from. Put your VPN as if you're in California. It's another one right there. So you guys can get a couple different VPNs. But put your location as if you're in Cali, right? On Friday night, 12 a.m. Eastern time. It don't got to be Friday, but late night. It's the glitches in their system. And then go apply and have multiple tabs pulled up for each of the banks in which you're going to go apply for. Know which card, do the research for yourself. If you guys do need a step-by-step on, certain cards, I do have that for you guys as well. Let me see. And then the Navy Fed one as well too. The cash back one with Navy Feds is real good. The reward points. But just going through, even with cars, well too, y'all can see which dealerships are pulling from, which lenders with these dealerships are pulling from which consumer reporting agency. So just even doing this as well too, y'all get into the car rental game after. I recommend getting credit cards before going to get any auto loans, etc. Because now once you have these credit cards, you guys can do manufacturer spending. You guys can learn how to liquidate them to where now you can turn that credit to cash, interest free, to where with that credit that you turn to cash, you can use that on a down payment. After you put it down on a down payment, something that you guys can do once you know consumer law is you can resend the whole contract because there's fraud within these contracts, like I've been stating. And this fraud has been going on for hundreds of years. That's why you're able to resend a contract. And this is within truth and lending as well, too. So if y'all go through and study y'all truth and lending that I've been talking about, this was created in 1968, truth and lending. And yeah, it's the most powerful subchapter, I believe, for sure, in Title 15. And Title 15 is commerce and trade. So this is how you operate. That's what I'm talking about. How to operate within a corporation. You got to know who you are and how to operate. You got to understand that every single transaction, that from the moment you guys walk out of your house is commerce. All right, it's all commerce. We got to know who we are. Let me see. That's really all I had. The 6 credit cards y'all can go through. I'll give you guys a screenshot of this secret lender list. I want y'all to go sequence it for yourself. If y'all do need a sequence, so let me know. Reach out to me at Credit Gotti. Reach out to me on the business page. Me or one of the team members. Let me know. Me, Jess, or my guy Jeremiah. We'll get you right. But screenshot this for those y'all on the live. Let me see. Let me get the IG live right too. First page of the secret lender list. If you want all 100 secret lenders, let me know. I'll get y'all right for the low. I'm talking like below $50 type. So let's run it. Any questions? Now time for Q&A. Let's get some power. But take off this. We do not do free promo. Black tees. Till we up 8 on them, until we go through and do what we got to do with this information I'm talking about. I ain't even talked about that information for real, but just know you worth a lot of money. More money than you could even fathom. Only you knew. This is why they don't teach us these things, and this is why all this is set up. They program us a certain way. They put the stuff in our food, our water, all of that. All right, no free promo, none of that. All right, there's a method to their madness. This has been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years. We got to understand this. Any questions though? Let me put up the chat box. For a rental karma, now you can report apartments as well too, condos, any of that. I lived in a condo and I reported it, and like I said, I backdated it 4 years. Greatly appreciated, homie. I'm going to hit you up on Telegram. And just hit me up on Instagram, bro. That would be best. Credit Gotti. I don't be seeing those. I'm in so many Telegrams. I'm a simple guy. Just hit me up on. I'm real simple. Just hit me up on IG, bro. I'll hit you. I'll probably send you my number if anything, and we can just rap through there. You can set up a call as well too through the link in my bio on IG. But yeah, definitely reach out to me there. But bet, y'all ready for the giveaway now? Who's ready for the giveaway? I was seeing who was going to stay to the end. All right, so let me show y'all a sneak peek on even the do-it-yourself blueprint as a whole. Like I said, we got deletions for inquiries, all of that, step by step within the do-it-yourself blueprint. We got some people streaming in for the giveaway. Y'all tuning in on the right time. All right, so it's going to be simple. What I want y'all to go do, let me see. First and foremost, go subscribe to the YouTube, Credit Gotti. I want to see some new subscribers as we speaking. Credit Gotti. Go subscribe. Like I said, I'm about to upload all of the videos from the financial literacy blueprint calls. So you